Welcome back. Today I'm sharing some festive Christmas ideas you'll love. I'll show you how to make a centerpiece that's full of holiday cheer. Today's playlist is hosted by DIY with Aria, Lowly D's Creations, and guest hosted by Donna's Creations and more. Let's dive into these DIY Christmas decorations. For this project, I'm using a 4x4 canvas. I'm painting the edges with a gold acrylic paint. The acrylic paint was not a metallic paint, so I am going over it with another metallic gold acrylic paint. For the front, I did use a little bit of a teal paint and white and just kind of almost watercolored it in. I didn't want it to be a solid color. I wanted it to have kind of a graduated look. And then I took that same metallic gold paint and went around the edges on the front of the canvas. I'm finished with this. I'm going to set it aside to dry completely. Then I'm grabbing my Waltz stamps by IOD, and I'm going to decide exactly where I want the placement on the front of the canvas. And once I have that placement down, I'm just going to kind of make a mental note of it. And then I'm using a gray ink pad to stamp onto my stamp. And then when I pull it up, it will have a very faint look. This is part of the Angel's Tapers molds by IOD, and I have poured a resin casting, and then I applied some of Dixie Belle's patina paint and patina spray and let it set overnight, and then it came out with this lovely rusty look. Now I'm taking some gold rub and buff and I'm just highlighting the details. I use Titebond Quick and Thick to apply my angel to the canvas, and I let that sit overnight. I did go back with some more of that rub and buff and just brushed along the edges. I like the depth that using different shades of gold give off. And lastly, I did seal everything in with DIY's Big Top. Here's another angel I did as well. These ornaments can be purchased at Walmart for just $2. They're glass stars and they are so beautiful. I'm just using some of IOD's Gilded Transfers, and I've applied Joy to one of them, and I'm going to apply this snowflake to the other. If you have never used rub-on transfers, I highly recommend using them. They're very easy to use. I have noticed with the Gilded Transfers that a popsicle stick works better as your transfer tool than the plastic stick they send. You do have to be pretty careful though, because the popsicle stick will tend to rub back some of the negative part of the gold. Now, I don't mind that so much because I don't mind a little sparkle here and there, regardless of what it's supposed to look like. I thrifted this little handmade Santa Claus, and I decided to paint it with Fusion Paint in raw silk. Once it's painted and the paint has dried, I mix together a little bit of Fusion Antiquing glaze and some water. Don't mix the water. It didn't work well, and I ended up just adding more antique glaze, so I think that's better to begin with. I was just trying to get a lighter color, but that's okay. It still turned out the way I wanted it to. Just use your antiquing glaze or antique wax or even dark wax, whatever you have on hand. Brush it all over the Santa Claus, and then you're going to wipe it back with a dry paper towel. This will leave the glaze in the details If you find it's darker than you want, then just work in sections before it has time to dry too much. And you can always pull a little bit of that back with your paper towel in different areas, as I'm doing here. And this is what you're left with, a very neutral aesthetic. If you watch Rebecca Robison's channel, you have probably seen her most recent Christmas videos, and she used a rocking horse in her kitchen, and I have been on the lookout for one to use in my dining room, and I found the perfect one at a thrift store here locally for $12. So let's clean off my dining room table and let's see how it fits. This rocking horse was in perfect shape. It has felt on the bottom so my table won't get scratched. The felt is in perfect condition. So let's take a look at it. It looks like it's the perfect size, exactly what I was looking for, and it doesn't interfere with the light above, so I think we can work with this. I'm just tucking in some greenery that I had on hand. Some is from Hobby Lobby, some are from Dollar Tree, just everything that I have. I really needed some bigger pieces, but I'm trying to use what I have on hand. So I'm just going to keep working with those, and some red berry picks, as well as some bells and some little green ornament ball picks. My Christmas theme this year is going to be Santa and his toy shop. So I'm going to have a lot of Santa, some vintage toys around, as well as all my kids' Christmas ornaments from over the years. So the rocking horse was the perfect centerpiece. Now I'm just going to take my time, just tuck in some of this greenery, and then I can always move it around later.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
And finally, I wanted to put something around the rocking horse's neck. So I took a black belt that I had thrifted and I cut it to fit around the neck, and I am going to add a little bit of greenery to this and a plaid bow. A couple of things that I think I am going to change are I'm going to make the bow longer so that it just kind of drapes down into the greenery. And I think I'm going to add some jingle bells along the neck of the belt on the other side. And here's a look at my Christmas centerpiece. I did add the Santa mold from IOD just for fun. I may find something better for that spot later. I'm so glad you joined me today for this Christmas video, and I hope that you will let me know in the comments which of these projects was your favorite. Was it the canvas? Was it the ornaments? Was it the centerpiece or the little Santa Claus? I would love to know. I want to remind you to check out the host channels in the description box along with the playlist. You'll find a lot of inspiration there. And if you're looking for another one of my videos, I recommend this one right here. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to share the chic. Bye now.